had to ballpark the revenue value that Freight Genie is going to help me close by next year with the deals that we have in the pipeline now, plus a full year of revenue, I expect to be 1.5 million. The number of Freight Genie leads that I currently have in the pipeline is 66. And that's after 8 months. You know, obviously the first month or two is really more of a ramp up. So you're not closing as much business right then, but this last week, in fact, this week, I've closed 3 Freight Genie opportunities. I expect the revenue on those opportunities to be, let's just say next year, the revenue on those opportunities will probably be $1 million between those 3 accounts, $1 million of revenue. So for me, that's amazing. I'm a small business, and I'll just tell you, I'm a roughly $2.5 million business myself. And so for me next year, these 3 Freight Genie leads that I closed this week will take me from 2.5 to 3.5 million in revenue. So, I mean, that's saying something. I like it. It's been the best experience I've ever had with a lead generation company ever, hands down. You know, and after 20 years in the business, I've worked with a number of lead generation companies. Anybody can make calls, but Freight Genie takes it like a step further. So it's really just, it's kind of like this all-encompassing service that's like, it really helps you, it sets you up for success is what it does. I consider myself a seasoned professional in sales, and the quality of leads that I get from Freight Genie is pretty much as good as what I can deliver to myself, which is actually saying something. I'm not trying to float my own boat here, but Freight Genie's doing a really good job. They're getting me in front of decision makers. They're delivering me a meeting with my target client, right? The people that I know that I can be successful with. The team itself is actually really professional. Love hearing from the actual callers. They're outstanding in their approach. And I really like that because when I go to prospect and have that first meeting, I know that they've had a good experience with the caller. One of the things that I love about Freight Genie is that their responsiveness to feedback and their ability to adjust, that's really key because nobody can do anything perfectly. But as you're able to take that feedback, adjust your approach, and then deliver even better results, that's what I'm seeing happening with Freight Genie. The sales process with Freight Genie does not differ, for the most part, from the normal sales process. You still have to be a sales professional. In my experience, I'm an Express franchise. Freight Genie delivers a lead, you have that conversation. They're not selling it for me. I have to sell it. And that's what anybody who's using Freight Genie needs to understand is that they're delivering leads. They're not delivering sales. I've got to sell it. And so you really have to just take responsibility for the sales process from start to finish. You need to follow up. Time kills all manner of deals. I'll be honest and say I have had Freight Genie leads that I have let go cold and now I have to re-engage them. And so shame on me. At the end of this year, I'll be well on my way to recouping my investment, my total investment, as well as going above and beyond next year. When I first got involved with the Freight Genie team, I knew based on the plan that I was signing up for, I would be at least a 12-month return on investment. I was prepared to make that investment. And I think that anybody who's serious about growing their business needs to be prepared to invest dollars. It takes money to make money. I wake up, I look at my schedule, I see the Freight Genie meetings that I have, and I'm typically seeing in the 3 to 4 meetings, maybe even 2 to 3 some weeks, 3 to 4 other weeks, sometimes 5 meetings. It started to take up actually quite a bit of time. I actually had to hire a new rep. There's actually so many Freight Genie leads now that I'm passing off leads to my rep because I can't handle them all, in fact. So it's a good problem to have. So overall, I'd really say that the Freight Genie experience has been excellent, man, just excellent. For my personal business, this has been a game changer. This year, I'm sitting in front of accounts that I normally don't sit in front of. I mean, in size of accounts even that I'm sitting in front of and that are in my pipeline right now that I'm in active talks with. It's more than I've ever had in my entire 15-year career as an Express franchisee. So would I recommend Freight Genie? Hands down, absolutely yes. It's like any investment though, be prepared to make an investment. It's not magic. You've got to work the leads. It's not going to sell itself. So anyway, but Freight Genie's done a fantastic job for me. Absolutely recommend them 10 out of 10. And I'll just tell you, I'm a roughly $2.5 million business myself. And so for me next year, these 3 Freight Genie leads that I closed this week will take me from 2.5 to 3.5 million in revenue. So, I mean, that's saying something. I like it.